Hello, Pipelighters here, and this video will be dealing with how to select or choose the right pipe lighter for you. I have about 10 of my collection that I'm going to be showing you and demonstrating the different features of each, and not particularly the exact lighter, but the type of lighter, so as you're shopping online you can have a good idea of what kind of lighters do what. The first thing I want to mention is that there's two main distinctions in pipe lighters. One is liquid fuel or lighter fluid, and the other is butane. One example that I have of the lighter fluid is, of course, this is the classic Zippo. See the little pipe insignia down here, pipe lighter. Now what makes this different than a regular Zippo is you can see the hole in the side of the chimney. Now what that does is when you light it, you hold it horizontally like so, and when you draw, I'll demonstrate, it pulls the flame down into the bowl. To light this lighter, you just do the strike wheel here, and it scrapes against the flint and then lights the wick. Now, the lighter fluid is stored, and this is the way it is with most liquid fuel lighters, in that cotton or synthetic batting down in here. Then it has a little soaker pad that goes over the top. This is the screw that the spring and flint go in, and it applies pressure up against the strike wheel. Very simple, very reliable. One of the good things about liquid fuel lighters, and particularly about Zippos, is that they're, number one, reliable. There's just not a lot to go wrong with them. Plus, it has a good strong flame that makes it good for lighting outside. As the wind, it's not going to go out as easily in the wind. Good lighter. That's going to sell around $15 to $22 depending on where you buy it. The other type of lighter is your butane, and I have several that I want to show you. The first is kind of your basic. This is called an IMCO G77R, and it is a flint lighter. The butane goes in this little hole down in the middle of the flame adjustment wheel, which is that clear plastic at the bottom. And to light it, you flick the strike wheel and hold this button down, which lets the butane come out with the spark. As so. It has a 45-degree soft flame to the side. It's a good little reliable lighter. It is plastic. It feels flimsy. I've had it a year or so, but it works well. I've replaced the flint once or twice. But it's a good inexpensive lighter. You're going to pay about $15 to $20 for this. Got a little pipe on there. The next kind of butane lighter I want to show you is called the Governor. It's made by Vertigo, and it has the piezo quartz electronic ignition. And what that is there's a little piece of quartz on the inside of the ignition switch that when it's deformed or you depress the button, it gives a charge and creates a spark, and then the butane jet, which is in here, it lets butane out when you depress it, and it makes a flame, like so. It has the 90-degree side angle soft flame adjustment wheel here. It has the butane fuel intake valve here. This also has a little built-in tamp and pick right here. It's real handy. That way you don't have to take your check tool or a pipe tamp with you if you don't want to. You can just take one thing if you take your pipe, with you when we go places. This is going to cost you about $20, $25. The next one I want to show you is probably about $35. It's also the piezo, but it's a dual flame, which means it has a cigar jet like so, and a pipe flame. So if you smoke cigars and pipes, you might like that. It's got also that little window there is your butane fuel indicator window that you see if you're getting empty. That's a nice little feature. Flame adjustment screws on the bottom, as well as the intake valve. When you slightly depress the ignition switch here, the flame jet comes up. The first press gives the jet. The second one does the soft pipe flame. About $35 to $45. Now the next group of lighters I want to show you are built in what I call the old boy style. And I'll go from the least expensive to the more expensive. The first one is made, it's an import, and it's made from China. It's called a Yibao. It's spelled Y-I-B-A-O. It's a small little lighter, but one of the things I like about it is it's all metal, very solid. You're going to pay about $8 to $12 is all. It has the signature extended arm flame snuffer here, just like the old boys. It has the horizontal strike wheel here, like the old boys. The flint goes through instead of this cap here, of course, with a spring, and it presses the flint against the strike wheel to make the spark. On the bottom, you have a covered fuel intake valve, and that it comes off real easily, and flame adjustment screw. And to light this, you just flick open the extended arm flame snuffer, take it with your thumb, and to light your pipe, you just tilt it and go in there. The next one is also an Yibao. It's called their silver plated edition. It's going to run you about $15 to $20. Again, all metal, which is nice about with these imports. They seem very reliable. I've had them several months. Same mechanics as the other Yibao. Extended arm flame snuffer. The little butane jet as in the other one. Horizontal strike wheel here. This one has also the covered flame adjustment screw and butane intake valve. To light, same mechanics. So, the next one is made by Vertigo, and it's again in the old boy style. It's a nice little lighter. You're going to pay about $25 to $30 here. It is like blue enamel with chrome finish. Same mechanics as the other. It's a little bit taller than the other ones, as you can see. Same. This one has a built-in tip, tamp and pick, flame adjustment wheel, butane intake valve there. Now, the other one is really my favorite. It's made by Jefing, which is a Chinese company, and it is an exact replica of the IMCO Old Boy pewter finish with the pipe shapes. As you can see there's 25 different pipe shapes, from the billiard, the bulldog, the brandy glass, all different shapes and sizes of the pipe shapes on there. That's really cool. It has the other signature features of the old boy: extended arm, horizontal strike wheel, very nice action tight, such as that, and has a covered fuel intake valve there. No, I'm sorry, fuel intake valve here, that little screw here, then your flame adjustment screw. It also has a built-in tamp and pick here, and it has a little notch in it so that if you like to tamp with that tool still in, you don't want to take it all the way out, you can do that. Just twist it, and the notch will disengage. It's really cool. The last two are kind of vintage. They're made by Flamex, and I'm just going to show them to you. I don't use them because they require some special mechanism to get the butane to go in. but they're also the piezo. This one's a piezo electronic, and I wish I could get it to work, hold the butane, or get the butane in it, because it's got beautiful gold and black matte inlay. You might see it spark here. Nice, beautiful lighter, and this also is a Flamex with this little straight bar wheel here. Anyway, hopefully I have given you enough options to see the features of the different styles of lighters that you can choose from when you're trying to select your own lighter. So, signing off from Mississippi, Pipe Lighters here. To see all of my reviews or to buy some of my lighters, you can go to www.pipelighters.net. Thanks and have a great day.